Hello, friends, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Today we find ourselves here in the Elfsong Tavern in a secret compartment or secret hideout area owned previously by the Emperor. We were ambushed by Githyanki, where we had to take them down, and then we have been finding all kinds of information to let us know all the strings the Emperor was pulling in the background in Baldur's Gate and other cities around the Sword Coast. He was very, very busy. Today, we need to continue a little deeper. We have another secret area to locate. Last time, we also rented the entire top floor of the Elfsong Tavern for our personal use, so now when we camp, that's where we will go. And we also need to continue exploring Baldur's Gate. We haven't found Dammon yet, and we need to do that so we can sell at a higher price. So I think we have plenty and plenty to do. This is Disabled. My name is Ed, and let's get into it. Alright, let's hit this button and see what happens. Another area.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
Perhaps. Oops, Sword of the Emperor. Let's have a look at that.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
Well, let's have a look at it, shall we? Shapeshifter Slayer. This weapon deals an additional d4 damage against shapeshifters or polymorph creatures. It has magical durability. The wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells. It is a +2 weapon. Very nice. We don't have anybody who would use it, but we will absolutely pick it up and sell it. What else is here? We have a dog collar?
Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
Recipe for fiddlehead soup.
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
Interesting. So if you ever want to make fiddlehead soup, fiddleheads are real things you could find, so I'm assuming you could actually make this if you wanted. I would not, but you know, hey, you do you. Empty brain jar. Yay.
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
Gross.
That's curious.
Oh, we have chains. So not everything going on in here was benevolent.
The chains I used to buy my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
Yes, because villains and lawbreakers are deserving of death, apparently. So if you steal, you should have your brain eaten, in case you were curious.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
Okay, good to know.
There she is, in all her glory. Jubelin Stelmane, my old partner.
We can sell that. Okay, we've got a wardrobe here.
My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be, and so appearances matter.
And we get Cerebral Citadel Armor. You cannot be frightened. If the wearer is infested by a mind flayer tadpole, they gain +1 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. You get disadvantage on stealth checks because I guess you look so very snazzy. I'm not sure. It is heavy armor. Wow. Okay, well, let's send that to Lae'zel. Cerebral Citadel gloves. Charm or frighten a creature to gain a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. Strength saving throws +1. Interesting. Again, not something we need or want, but we can sell it. Unique shell.
A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
We've got some books over here. Scroll of Conjure Elemental. We'll send that to Shadowheart. And if I'm not mistaken, we have another wall we can break into here. Karlak, if you would be so kind. Huh. It's not telling me that I can get in there, but I think I can get in there. Maybe they intended and it's not valid anymore. Maybe they didn't actually do it. I don't know. It looks very suspicious, though. Maybe it'll show up later.
Best be on my way.
And we have a door. Oh, there were more books over here. Let's see if we have another scroll. We do. Scroll of Cone of Cold. I'm pretty sure we already learned that one, but we'll send it to her. Anywho. And another, going down even further. Lord have mercy. Everywhere, everywhere. All day long. Empty backpack. Not a lot else going on here. Got some alcohol, and I'm betting that milk's not any good, but it didn't say it was bad, so we'll take it. Let's hop down the hatch. How deep does the rabbit hole go, Alice? Okay, well, we've got chests here. I'll take the gold. Music box. Can't reach it, so you say. Take that. Hey, Potion of Animal Speaking. I've been waiting for another one of those. Some dye. We'll send that to camp. We don't actually need it. Don't need a rotten tomato either. Okay, well, interesting. Got whiskweed here. Water. We'll save that. We can come back for it later if we are so inclined. Scroll of Detect Thoughts.
Squaw! It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you.
Turn back from what?
Orin the Red. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful.
Those are not the words of the Lae'zel I know. Orin, you will not stand alone. We face her together.
You face her already.
Yeah, no shit. I'm aware.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
Gortash warned me you'd try something like this.
Gortash, the little lord of darkness. I know him well. Yes, yes, and he knows me. Knows how my blades sculpt and carve this city. I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
So does everybody else. I'm afraid he'll have to wait his turn.
The Murder Lord does not need permission to kill. You are dull. A blunt blade unfit to flay. But you could be sharpened, thin and jagged. Yes, I will tell you what to do.
Enough of these riddles. Speak plainly.
You'd prefer my whispers in the tyrant's tongue? Hmm?
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath never to hang him from the hooks. Drip train him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is bars. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
So be it. I will kill Gortash. Lae'zel lives. Then we fight for the final Netherstone.
The promise of slaughter, of pain and humiliation, and the sound of blood dropping into the gutter. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, bone killer. Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
All right. Very interesting. Did I receive all of Lae'zel's things? I think I did. A backpack. Yes, I did. All of Lae'zel's things that she was carrying, we will send those to camp. Okay. Very kind of Orin to drop that off for us, though. Alright, so we have more to look at here. Patient log, Duke Bellin Stelmane. Oh, we had a pouch we were about to look at before all that went down. Okay. A journal stamped with the official seal of Duke Bellin Stelmane. It appears to be an attendance log of the care given during the Duke's ongoing illness. The most recent entries detail a deterioration in the Duke's condition. Can't explain the relapse. Duke lacks appetite, awareness, or interest in anything. Occasionally asked after visitor, which I suspect might be cause of current condition. Duke used to receive visitor in private every 10 day, always hooded and cloaked, always shown in and left to attend Duke privately. No luck in finding. Oddly enough, can't recall visitor's gender or even stature. Could be half orc or halfling for all I know. Hoping for their return, visits appeared to ease the Duke's mind and body greatly. So the doctor suspects that the Duke's visitor has caused the relapse, and we all know who the Duke's visitor was. It was the self-same Emperor. Interesting. So did the Emperor kill Duke Stelmane? I think there is reason to believe that that is in fact what happened. A map of the Sword Coast from the Sea of Moving Ice down to just north of Om, including several of the nearer archipelagos in the Sea of Swords. Invasion plans for the Sword Coast. So again, we are not talking about benevolent things happening here. Invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting Upper City, Lower City, and Outer City as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Chionthar. We have no evidence that the Absolute's people have found this place. These are all of the Emperor's plans that we are uncovering.
On my way.
So be aware of all of that. And then we have some traps here. Vents. Did nothing. Alright. So, one way to do this sort of thing is you take somebody with some strength, and right now that's Astarion for our group, and we will try to move over the vent. See if he can do that for us. Whoa! Not Astarion! Oh my gosh. Okay. No, that is not what I'm trying to do. Holy cow. There we go. Covered the vent. Now you can get in there. Preferably without you yourself wandering in like Astarion did. Not that it mattered much, but still. Cover the vent, and the fumes dissipate. Perfect and perfect and perfect. And then we can get another crate and walk it down.
There.
And we can clear a path. Let's go do the other side. Find our vent. There it is. Cover it up, and we're good to go. And then we have a lever here, which I assume turns off the gas, so we could avoid that. And then we have a chest. Let's get into it. Oh, we will try again. Not with inspiration, though. We have plenty of these tools. No reason to bypass them. Lovely. Ah, camp supplies. And invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting upper... Again, so twice we've found that. Not a fan. Okay. Let's get Astarion back in the group. And let's make sure we've done everything here we wanted to do. We are now into the sewers.
And through.
As you can see, there's another door here. There's a place we could jump up and travel that direction. All kinds of opportunities here. But we are in the lower city sewers. And we've got some ball people, apparently. Huh. They are not currently... They're trying to kill a refugee. Yeah, we're not doing that. So I don't care that we are not necessarily in combat yet. I'm about to be with Astarion.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
That's quite all right. I do believe that was the point. All right, let's dump a cloud of daggers right here on the group. Let's get the second section there so we have room to jump over. Oh, and he didn't make it. How sad. All right, pull up Astarion. Let's go ahead and apply Hunter's Mark. Oh, a miss. Not a fan. Nice. She's got something that's stopping our damage. Let's let somebody else do something then to use that. Target's out of sight. Is he? Actually, we can go ahead and animate dead. Well, we've still got our ghoul here. I guess we don't need to animate necessarily. We'll just attack straight up. And go ahead and get them with a little Divine Strike Necrotic. Why not? Okay. And then back over to Astarion. And let him get his last hit in. 88% chance miss. Not sure again how that works out, but okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Phagian has already used his turn. Alright. He's done. Everybody's done. Except for Karlach, of course. We'll go ahead and use shield. And that brings us to Karlach, who will hop over. And we will get some attack in here. Nice. In turn, we have our ghoul, who cannot jump. We apparently moved too far for that already. We can't devour. No, nothing we can do at the moment, so we'll end. And then we'll do a synaptic discharge, which has very low chance of hitting. Alright, we'll go ahead and use haste on Astarion. Beautiful. And then I will back up out of the way, because I do not want to get knocked out of what I'm doing here. And turn. Lovely. And then come on over here. That'll work. Problem solved. Let's go see if our... Oh, the refugee, are they still down here, or are they saying they died? Because I thought we saved them. But maybe not. Murderous Cut. This weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 piercing damage against targets with 50% of their hit points or fewer. Alright. Yeah, these were all fairly low level. Bunch of refugees over there. Have another lever here. I'm not sure what that's for, but we might as well pull it, see what happens. Something clanked over this way. We'll have a look-see. That door is open. Maybe we unlocked it. I don't know. Let's check the refugees. They probably don't have much, being refugees. But I'm not against looting them. I hate we weren't able to save the one that was down here, but apparently we were not. Let's check out Nightblade Chris. Yeah, these are all useless. Got nothing going on. Okay, let's keep moving through the sewers. I really want to get back up and go back. There was a lot more to do in the Elfsong Tavern. We still need to find Dammon. So, we've got another refugee here. Pick up the grease bottle. Oh, perception failed. I don't like that. Found the trap. I was hoping somebody else would find it and we wouldn't have the explosion, but okay. Alright. Looks like we have something down here of interest. I don't see a way to bring the... There's a lever. See if we can hit that. There we go. Alright. We got this set up for movement as we need it. And it's got a lever on it. How wonderful. Let's all get aboard. All aboard. Lovely. There's Kithrak Voss. We aren't ready to do anything with him yet. So let's continue forward. good to know where he is, though. Interesting. Got some food here. An opulent chest, a standing mirror, and Lorna. What and who is Lorna?
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
Which party is that? I get so many invitations.
I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called the Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
What type did he seem?
Normal. Mostly. Didn't have much of an appetite at dinner, though he said he was saving himself for tonight. He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up.
Was there anything else unique about this date of yours?
Now you mention it, he brought his own wine with him to the Mermaid last night. Strange smell it had. Kind of metallic. You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
I'm sure. Glad we could help you out there, lady. Okay. Well, let's check out the chest. Silver knife. Pretty useless. Mirrors, which are of no real value. Okay. Let's pick up our food laying about. Curled missing poster. Yikes. Have a look. You can give that a read. A smudged charcoal rendering of a sober young boy with a scar on his cheek. Missing. Misha. Reward offered for any information on beloved child. Gratefully received at Gur encampment in Worms Crossing. Now the fourth child to go missing. Any and all information desired. Well now, that's interesting. There is a Gur encampment, if you'll recall the man we found that was a monster hunter in Act 1 was a Gur, and also Astarion was originally attacked by Gur, which is how he ended up becoming a vampire. Missing, Chessa. Reward offered for any information on beloved child. Gratefully received at Gur encampment in Worms Crossing. I think we need to go to the Gur encampment and have a conversation. Faded missing poster. And damp missing poster. Let's look at those two. I'm sure they're going to be very similar. Cass. Reward offered for any information on beloved child. Gur encampment. Chessa, again, Gur encampment. Isn't that the one we just did? Oh, yeah, it is, okay. Alright, well, it looks like we have a creased missing poster. We picked that one up already. Yeah, that's also Chessa. We'll pick it up. Okay, well, having a little vampire problem, I see. Go on in, see what we find. There's a chasm that way. Empty crates. Can't get through there. We'll have to go down and around. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the vampire area, though. Not a word from Astarion about where we are, what we're doing, I'm noticing. Seem to have found a bit of a dead end. Oh, that's death. I just did that. Okay. Yup. I read death just as I hit the button. That's how we roll around here.
Death's close at hand. No one
Yep.
back home will ever believe this.
Well, they need to figure it out. We'll quick rest to get a little bit of life back there. That was something else. Okay.
Find a way forward.
We are done here for now. We've gone as far this direction as we care to go. I think more of this will open up for us and we can come at it from a different angle. We may come back and check it out more later. But for now, let's head back and get back into Elfsong. We probably need to pop to camp at some point soon. Come on, Karlach. You can do it. Okay. There we go. Let's head on out. No. Okay. Whew. I thought Astarion was about to run right off the edge there. Lovely. Oh, there's the way to get to that area from the other side. Not interested in doing that just yet, though. We know where it is and how to get there. That's all that matters. We are not needing to speak to Kithrak because we have not done the Orphic Hammer yet. We will do, but have not currently. Oh, we don't actually want to go that way. We want to go this way. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And we are done in here. Just head back up the ladder. Actually, we don't even have to do that. We can just hit that Baldur's Gate deal that we found earlier. Can't we? Yes. Lovely. Now, back to what we were doing.
One day I'll catch a break.
That is Elfsong. Oh, no, it's the Stormshore Tabernacle. Okay. We keep finding new locations that I was not expecting to find. Let's talk to Vicar Humbletoes.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Who are you?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Are holy items available here for purchase?
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Alright, we've got the Reviving Hands. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward, so we already have gloves that do that. But when you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. Very nice. And it gives you the Revivify spell. Also very cool. Mantle of the Holy Warrior. Crusader's Mantle, a level 3 evocation spell, which is radiate a holy power that emboldens you and nearby allies. You and your allies' weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant damage. So that's cool. It's not great, but it's cool. We have the Sacred Star. On a hit, inflict 1 turn of radiating orb upon the target, so more radiating orb opportunities. Undead creatures struck by this weapon are possibly turned. When you miss an attack, deal 1 bludgeoning anyway. Very, very cool. This is a Morning Star. I do believe it is 1 hand. Yes, main hand only. So that's good. Scroll of Wall of Stone. Scroll of Sunbeam. Speak with Dead. See Invisibility. Revivify. Blah, blah, blah. A whole lot of stuff, but nothing super interesting in that. And Elixir of Heroism, which is cool. Alright, I like all of that. The Reviving Hands are cool. I don't wish to purchase them, though, so we will not do that currently. I am very interested in communing with our gods, though. There's Mistra. Might be good to bring Gale here for that. And Selûne. Let's talk to Selûne.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne.
Read that which is inscribed upon the altar.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Your scholarship of religion tells you no more."
Yeah, makes sense. Let's leave. Let's have Shadowheart look at this statue here.
Selûne.
You feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Selûne welcomes you.
Read that which is inscribed upon the altar.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright." As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace.
Make an offering to Selûne. Oh, okay. We can offer her things. Interesting. What should we offer Selûne? Shadowheart, what do you wish to give? Not our night orchid. That was a gift from Phagian. I have no idea. Like, what are you supposed to donate? I think we're done with the Abyss Beckoners. We're not really using them anymore. Pearlescent Amulet, I don't want to donate. We can donate this Topaz. Nothing happened. Let me see what we can do here. Okay. I looked into it. If you give around, it's kind of disputed, between 3,500 and 4,500 gold worth of items, Selûne will give you a blessing. That's a +2 to all your saving throws until long rest. But then you can come back every day after you've already paid for it, and you will get the blessing every day without having to pay for it again. So when we get everything, kind of get all the stuff purchased that we want, and we have gold to spare.
Accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
We can come back and do more. We're just not going to do that right now. So, cool.
Never
Well,
a dull moment.
That is what that's about. We can bring Gale and get a blessing from Mistra too, though I don't know exactly how that's different. Statue of Tyr, Statue of Helm.
Time to press ahead.
Statue of Mistra, Statue of the Gods. So these are the ones that are... Oh, we got a door. Are there more gods? Nope, just a way out, apparently. Okay, well, very cool. Let's hop on down, hop on out, and we will find Damon somewhere. Let's check our map. Oh, there's Elf Song. We just were one too early there. Let's keep wandering. Let's go back behind Elf Song Tavern.
Afternoon.
I do think Damon is up and around here. I just can't remember exactly where he's located, but I know he's in this area. But just wandering around and finding all the areas is valuable. We need to talk to the chef about killing the rats. There's Damon. I knew he was around here somewhere.
Karlak, you're looking well.
Would be a lot better if you'd find a way to fix this engine, Damon.
I haven't stopped trying, but all roads lead to a dead end. Sorry, I didn't mean...
Never mind. Glad you're all right in any case. Nice forge you've got here.
Best I've had in years. Mistress of the house lets me operate from here for a fair price. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy.
Good. Someone should be.
Could we see your wares?
Certainly.
All right. And Damon has a few items that are new, I think. Let's see, anything Darkfire Shortbow he's had before, basic stuff. Everburn Blade we sold to him a long time ago. Chargebound Warhammer, I don't remember if we sold that to him or if that's new. He's got 1,200 gold now though, so he can buy some stuff from us. Harmonium Halberd, it gives you strength +2, I like that. That could be good for Karlak. Let's see what she's carrying, shall we? Halberd of Vigilance does more damage. The Harmonium Halberd is a D10. Oh, well, it would be about the same, I guess, when we... It doesn't do the force damage, though, but it gets additional strength, which would do an additional damage every hit. And that's all it does, is give you the strength up. So I think what we have is actually better. But it's cool. It's still cool. I like it. Okay, not seeing anything too exciting here from him. Breastplate +2. Armor of Persistence. All incoming damage is reduced by 2. Legendary Persistence. You gain resistance and blade ward just from wearing it. Disadvantage on stealth checks. Wow. Magical plate armor. Look at that. That is really cool. If you have somebody that wears heavy armor in your group, that's the stuff right there. We don't have any of our primaries who wear heavy armor, so it's not really doing anything for us. But, whew, that's nice. So make sure you look. Rippling Force Mail is medium. No, it's heavy armor as well. Force Absorption, so it's a force conduit situation there. I like that. Unwanted Masterwork Scale Mail, medium armor. Add your full dexterity modifier to your armor class, so you can wear medium armor without having to give up your dexterity. Additionally, this armor does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks. Grants resistance to fire damage. So that's a really nice piece of medium armor. It would actually be good for Astarion because he can wear medium armor. and it would not impact his ability to do anything, actually. He would lose the advantage on con saving throws, and he would lose the +1 bonus to stealth checks, but he doesn't really need the +1 bonus. I think we're picking that up. That is too good for him. What else we got here? Splint +2 is fine. That's all fine. Those are things we sold to him long ago. Boots of Persistence, medium armor. Says I'm not proficient with medium armor. It doesn't tell me that here, though. Weird. Huh, okay. Let's keep looking. Boots of Persistence, you gain freedom of movement and long strider, and you get +1 to dex saving throws. That's very nice. Legacy of the Masters, gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with weapons. Nice. That is medium armor. Otherwise, I would buy that for Karlak because she needs it. She needs it. Okay. So Damon picked up some good stuff. Some of it I love, some not so much, but it is all cool. I guess we could get that for Astarion. Yes, yes, yes. So really, all of this is better for Astarion than what he has. Let's go ahead and pile it in here, shall we? Now, just to refresh our memory, freedom of movement. So you can move over difficult terrain. Spells don't stop you. Magical effects can't stop you, and you cannot be paralyzed or restrained. So hold person wouldn't work on you. Those are really nice boots. Those are some really, really nice boots. And then the +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls with his bow would make him even stronger. And right now he's well, gloves with dexterity he can't get rid of, so never mind. That's not going to work for him. I don't need it for Shadowheart. And Karlak can't wear it because she can't wear armor. So never mind, we will pop those off. We don't need those. But we will definitely keep both of those. Let's add wares. Very good. Balance offer. So we're going to throw a little money in and barter. Very nice. Okay, we're done here.
Shout if you need anything else.
Will do. We'll leave. And let's get what Astarion needs here, shall we? I am curious how that's going to look. Equip. Interesting. And the boots, of course, as well. Very nice. That is something. That outfit is something. I don't know. That is where we are, though. Look at that. Okay. Get it, Astarion. It is not impacting our ability to hit, though, which is perfect. Huh. Very feathery. Lovely. Alright. Good deal. Alright, that's all we needed from Damon at the moment. Let's, there's the elf song. We're right next door to it. Let's just hop back to camp. And now our camp is in the Elf Song Tavern. We are on that floor that we discussed. We now have the entire top floor, which is wonderful. There's Yenna, who has come to camp with us.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Yes! We can play One-A-Cup!
I love Karlak. She's an absolutely beautiful person. Of course you can stay, Yenna. Pick a spot. Settle in.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Excellent.
Never wanted the easy path.
We now have a Yenna. There's members of our team hanging out. We've got Owlbear Cub, Sir Fuzzalump, and Brianna, Withers. We have a chest. Is that our... No, that's just a chest. Cool, nice. The rest of our team... We've got a ball for Scratch, Silver Spoon. Isabel, Dame Aelin. Lovely. And we've got actual beds. We can end the day by going into an actual, honest-to-God bed. Roast beef joint, vegetable soup. We'll pick both of those up. I don't know where Mizora is. She should be here, but I didn't see her. And that's our traveler's chest, right? Yeah, that's our everything chest. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the day. Yes. There's Mizora.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
Holy hells.
Just what are you up to?
I come to bargain. The hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain. Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable.
Then break it already. Will doesn't need to wait 6 months.
No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
What happens to Will's powers if he breaks the pact?
Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
See, I hate this because we can do this without her, but we didn't have a choice. We didn't have an opportunity to dodge this situation. So the only thing I can do is tell Will to break the pact. He deserves his freedom. And then we try to save his father without her help. And in fact, when you do that, when you get to where his father is and you try to save him, she will show up and try to kill him. And you have to fight her, or at least, I don't think you fight Mizora directly, but you have to fight like things that she summons to make it harder for you to get away. But we are strong enough, we can handle that without too much trouble. We can deal with that situation and still get him free. But I hate that that's not an option for me to tell Will, hey man, it's cool, we'll just do this on our own, rather than just saying break the pact, you deserve your freedom. But that's where we're going to go. Break the pact, Will. You deserve your freedom.
You damned wretch. Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Okay. She is sticking around so that we don't get a chance to do what we want to do without her interference, right? So that's what's going to happen there. But let's go ahead and get our rest in. Oh, yeah, no, we need to go talk to whomever we need to speak to. I assume it's Will. No, it's Gale. And now Mizora is a permanent part of your camp.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carcer's forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carcer's for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Okay, I agree. Though not because I want to claim the crown for myself, but to keep anyone else from getting it. There's William.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mizora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet.
I thought you never regretted taking the pact.
I didn't. I don't. My sacrifice kept Baldur's Gate safe from Tiamat's rage. But that doesn't mean that the leash never chafed. That I was content to lap up whatever nonsense Mizora fed me. The leash has been broken and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Your father's not dead yet, Will. There can still be a way to save him.
I signed his life away before the Hell's Witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
What's our next step, then?
We obtain the final 2 Netherstones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
All right. He's given up on his dad, but I have not. Let's go ahead and get that rest in. Auto select if you would, please. Thank you.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
What are you doing?
Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Belin, is it? The Duke that's dead?
The very same. Duke Stelmane, as she was known in Baldur's Gate. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Belin was different from my relationship with you.
Did you manipulate her like you manipulated me?
I see that you are unable to let that go. But do not forget that I trusted you with my life, as you trusted me with yours. Manipulation or not, we need each other. My relationship with Belin was similar in this regard, though less dramatic. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Belin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach. And not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people.
Thank you for sharing that. By the way, I am playing this as if I'm empathetic. I am not, but it's how we're playing the situation.
Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
Alright, friends, we have found Dammon. We have done some exploring on Baldur's Gate, but we have much more exploring to do. But I think we'll get into some of that next time. This has been Disabled. My name is Ed, and this has been the absolutely unimpeachable Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as that helps me out tremendously. But truly, until we see each other again, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today, and goodbye.